Canary Islands, whistle. Yes, that's the subtle whir of whistle creeping into the cabin when you bury the throttle in the 2017 McLaren 570 GT. Windows up, conversation rolling. No matter, those rapidly spinning twin turbines won't be quieted, regardless of how insistently the British carmaker positions this latest Sport Series model as a kinder, gentler Grand Touring sled for mild-mannered types. After spending a day in the life of the 570 GT, perhaps it's easy to put too fine a point on the low-volume, high-frequency pitch. But it speaks volumes to the 570 GT's reluctance to depart from its roots as a sharply honed tool for high-speed transport. How so? Consider the evidence. Alterations and amendments. The new 570 GT carries a base price of $198,950, a $14,050 premium over the 570S. The extra cash buys a handful of refinements over the sportier model. The GT gains a transparent roof, which merges with a restyled tail section that McLaren smoothed out to a flush expanse of glass and sheet metal. Trading the buttresses and louvered engine compartment for a clean slope of glass enables 7.8 cubic feet of cargo space within the so-called touring deck, in addition to 5.3 cubic feet up front. For what it's worth, the leather-lined trunk looks and feels premium, as does the cargo bay door, which is constructed of crushed carbon fiber. But the mostly shallow space doesn't allow for much storage beyond a small bag or two. Counteracting the rear deck lid's slippery aerodynamic effect is a small lip spoiler at the tail, and beneath the tiny trunk lies an insulated and quieted exhaust system, the same you'll find in the lower output 540C model that is not available in the US. The interior gains standard Napa leather trim, and the usual personalized paint and trim colors can be spec'd through the McLaren Special Operations Division. McLaren enhanced the GT's air conditioning in order to cope with the glass-roofed setup, and it now comes with an automatic low setting for quicker cooling. Also standard are parking sensors, an 8-speaker sound system, extended leather, soft closed doors, an electrically adjustable steering wheel, and heated power seats. The 562 horsepower, 3.8-liter twin-turbo V8 and dual-clutch 7-speed gearbox remain untouched, though the 570 GT's steering ratio is 2% slower than the 570S's. Spring rates drop by 15% up front and 10% at the rear, and the Pirelli Zero rubber transmits less road noise. In all, light touches to McLaren's focused sports car formula. On the road, fierceness, finesse. Though the McLaren 570 GT tips the scales at 2,976 pounds, 82 pounds heavier than the 570S, mashing the accelerator doesn't make the difference particularly perceptible. The GT still goes like stink, stomping 060 miles per hour in a claimed 3.3 seconds, 0.2 pokier than the S. The McLaren